Armenia wants peace!
Armenia wants peace!
Armenia wants peace! Stop the war now!
BBC, shame on you!
BBC, shame on you!
We have been fighting to survive since 1915. Unfortunately, history is currently repeating itself, and major news organizations are failing to report on the atrocities taking place against the Armenians. The BBC in particular has failed to provide a comprehensive coverage on the conflict in Artsakh, which was initiated by Azerbaijan on the 27th of September. As British citizens, we all contribute to the institution that is the BBC. Therefore, we must hold the BBC to account. We are deeply concerned by the lack of proper and comprehensive coverage of the Azerbaijani aggression launched against the Armenian people. The BBC continues to overlook important facts from the 30-year conflict, which only provides the viewers with a biased perspective on the current attack on Armenians. They have failed to report on the proven presence of Syrian jihadist mercenaries recruited into the Azeri armed forces. They failed to report on Turkey's proxy involvement in the conflict, the use of illegal cluster bombs, the targeted civilians, the bombing of maternity hospitals, and as of yesterday, chemical warfare. Following the bombing of the Holy Saviour Cathedral, the BBC used questionable and insulting language, stating Armenia accuses Azerbaijan of targeting the cathedral, as if the first proud Christian nation in the world, currently protesting around the world asking for peace, would bomb their own cathedral, where civilians and journalists were taking cover. When the BBC does cover Armenia, the level of bias leads Armenia being perpetrated as an equal co-aggressor, when in fact ethnic Armenians of Nagorno-Karabakh, which we call Artsakh, are being attacked and forced to defend themselves. I'll have you know, Armenians in the region neither have the motive nor the resources to escalate the conflict. Numerous neutral international bodies have confirmed that Azerbaijan premeditated and planned the attack on Artsakh with the help of, guess no other than Turkey, who supplied training, drones, weapons, aircraft, and indeed special forces. On October 14th, BBC Russia released clear evidence of Azerbaijani shelling of the village of Vartenis. This is a village in Armenia. This is a clear violation of international law. However, this was not reported in the UK, and we must know why. Why is this not being reported in the UK? Why is the British English speaking audience not being made aware of this? We really hope this is not due to journalistic incompetence or the embarrassing alliance British has with Turkey and Azerbaijani dictatorships. It's worth noting in the early days of the war, the BBC interviewed and heavily criticized Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan. However, there was no mention of the fact that they could not report from Azerbaijan, as Azerbaijan had placed a complete ban on foreign journalists and completely shut down the internet, essentially shutting down free speech. This seems to be a running theme for the BBC, who fails to shed light on the dictatorship of Ilham Aliyev, who profits from oil deals with companies no other than BP and Shell. In recent years, the British press has uncovered billions of pounds in slush funds that has been used to bribe pro-Azeri British politicians and organizations. The bias in such reporting fails to honor the mission and public information purposes of the BBC. Why is there not a single mention of Armenia as a free, democratic country? All that Artsakh has had 4 presidents, while Ilham Aliyev has abused his power for over 30 years. Why is the BBC not covering the destruction of Armenian cultural monuments within the territories of Azerbaijan? Why is the BBC not covering the shocking Armenophobia that is encouraged by the Turkish and Azeri governments, which we have all seen around the world? The senseless attacks on Armenians in Russia, France, America, and even in the UK. The BBC's bias also reaches on their reporting of the Armenian genocide of 1915 with the use of quotation marks every time they mention the Armenian genocide. This is highly offensive and it's just disgraceful. Imagine the same thing being done to any other crime against humanity such as the Holocaust. An entire civilization was wiped off the map of Anatolia, which is very significant in the current climate with the war Azerbaijan and Turkey have waged against the Armenians. In July 2020, President Erdogan stated, and I quote, "We will continue to fulfill the mission which our grandfathers have carried out for centuries in the Caucasus," following which he went on to strongly condemn the Armenians. It is clear that the current conflict is nothing but an attempt to continue ethnic cleansing of the remaining Armenian population from the areas within the region. We urge the BBC to not be compliant. Report the truth. Don't sit back. Don't let Turkey and Azerbaijan commit another genocide of the Armenians from the region, who unfortunately have again been placed on genocide watch. As Armenians, we will fight. We will fight to survive. We stand united from Manchester to London to Los Angeles to Yerevan. We stand side by side as survivors. We may have lost friends, we may have lost family, but we are still here. Survival is our destiny and we will continue to use our voices to stop senseless killing of the Armenian people. Hayajan, Hachteluyeg, Aswas Mahafametin.
Shame on BBC! Shame on BBC! Shame on BBC! Shame on BBC!
Hello, my name is Lilith. I'm a member of Armenian community in Manchester. I'm also the head of Armenian Sunday School. As you can see, all our children are here today to raise awareness of the situation going on in Armenia and Artsakh. The only thing we want at the moment is BBC journalists representing the truth from Stepanakert, from Shushi, from Martuni, and not from Armenia. We want them to show the whole situation, that the schools and hospitals and buildings are being bombed at the moment. Children, they don't have chance to go to school. They don't have life to live. That's why we are here, to show everyone the truth. We also want to let the world know that Armenia, with a population of 3 million people, is fighting against Azerbaijan, 10 million, Turkey, 80 million, and another IS fighters also. The only 3 million people are just fighting for those people. World, wake up and see what's going on. Artsakh is Armenia. Armenia is strong. Thank you.
BBC, shame on you!
BBC, shame on you!
BBC, stop lying!
BBC, stop lying!
We Armenians of Manchester gathered together here today to raise our voices, to demand from BBC to tell the truth, because at the moment it is biased and it actually causes deaths to our lives in Armenia, and it's not many of us, and we want our voices to be heard.
BBC, shame on BBC!
Shame on BBC!
Stop spreading Turkish lies!
Stop spreading Turkish lies!
Stop!
We're in Manchester today to protest against the biased reporting of the conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh. My family and fellow Armenians are being bombed with cluster bombs, illegal chemical warfare now. The BBC, the world is doing nothing. My family are at risk of death, as are all my fellow Armenians in the area. All we ask is for a normal reporting of this conflict. We want peace. We want peace.
They are being bombed by chemical weapons and the world is silent. World is silent is not enough. BBC has no shame.
Armenians have gathered here today in front of the BBC studio to protest the deaths of innocent Armenians in Artsakh. We are protesting against the Azeri bias that BBC are reporting, and we hope to bring an end to this. so that they report fairly and show that innocent lives are being slain in Artsakh. Artsakh is a major part of Armenia, and we stand here to defend its right to be what it wants to be, a part of Armenia.
Aliyev terrorist! Aliyev terrorist! Erdogan terrorist! Erdogan terrorist!
Խոսքս բոլոր հայ ժողովրդին է։ Սփյուռքը հայերին։ Այս ամենափոքր բանը, որ սփյուռքը հայությունը կարող անի, իհարկե նյութական օգնությունների կողքին։ Ճանանանք մեջքի կանգնած, պահենք, պաշտպանենք այն հողերը, որ մերն է, այն հողերը, որ մենք արյունով սարքել ենք, երբեք թուրքը չի կարող մեզի հաղթի, հաղթանակը մերն է։ Միանանք իրար և պահենք մեր հայկական հողերը և չվախենանք ոչ մի բանից։ Արդուանը, Ալիևը ոչի չեն կարող մեզ անել։ Մեր երիտասարդները էդի ապացուցեցին։ Արդեն մեկ ամիսից ավել է, որ մեր երիտասարդները միայն կանգնած են 100 միլիոն թուրքի ազերու դիմաց և հաղթանակը մերն է, վստահ եք հաղթանակը մերն է, շարունակեք։
Stop using chemical weapons!
Stop using chemical weapons!
Stop using chemical weapons!
Stop using
We're gonna do silent protest now, and our kids are holding our heroes, our martyrs' faces and names. Մեր մարտիրոսներին, մեր զինվորներին, որ ընկնում են հանուն հայրենիքի և հանուն հավատքի, հանուն արդարության։